Have you ever thought to yourself, why the heck is my wireless bill so darn high? Or maybe you thought to yourself, what am I paying all this money for? Is it the speed, coverage, data? Is it access to 5G, unlimited talk and text? Is it mobile hotspots? Mint Mobile offers all these features for as low as $15 per month. And as our wireless partner here on this YouTube channel, we could tell you all about the incredible things that you can get from Mint Mobile. They're obviously a great deal, but they're built on the nation's largest 5G network, and they're able to keep those costs low because they sell to you direct online, cutting out retail and salespeople. Why bother paying more when you can have access to the same networks? Use our partner link. It's down in the description. Get yourself a premium wireless experience for as low as $15 per month. Use the partner link down below and pictured here on the screen, mintmobile.com/Sneed. It's super easy to switch. It's not hard at all. They'll ship you a SIM card. You can use eSIM. While Big Wireless is telling you that they're the only option, don't be duped. Use our partner link, mintmobile.com/Sneed. It's linked in the description. Stop paying more than what you have to for your phone plan. And right now, there's a special deal. Right now, new customers can get any plan for just $15 a month when they purchase 3 months or more. This includes the unlimited plan, which is normally $30 per month. Go ahead, SMT Nation, use our partner link. It's in the description. Join the movement, save those ducats, and get that great wireless service from Mint Mobile. SMT Nation, we back. Nation, in today's video, we're going to talk about speed. Whether it's wireless, traditional mobility, or it's home broadband networks, is speed the most important thing when it comes to connectivity, or is there more to it? Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn on the notifications bell to never miss an upload. I'm going to go ahead and provide you guys with an article that does a pretty solid job at kind of driving home some of the topics discussed here in today's video. The description will have that link. All right, now let's get into this. All right, so a lot of people have these, I guess, arbitrary numbers that they like to think about when they think about networks, like when it comes to data speeds. So for the most part, we just view faster as better. In fact, consumers typically even just view raw speed as a metric of quality. That may or may not be true. What is true is if you have enough speed, you can have a quality connection. But speed in and of itself is not a quality metric. So I think this is an important topic that we address. The FCC just increased the broadband definition. Used to be 25 megabits downlink and just, 5 megabits uplink or whatever it was. Now it's been bumped up to 100 megabits down and 20 megabits down. And that's a nice increase because folks actually could and need at least that much speed. You connect a couple of TVs, put a couple of 4K streams on that connection, go ahead and run something like a home surveillance system, get a couple of devices connected, I don't know, perhaps an iPad, a laptop of some sort, possibly some mobile devices. You're using most of that 100 megabits per second. And if you're going to do anything with video calling, that 20 megabits can be sapped very quickly. Most connections for video calls probably need, 3 to 5 megabits per second uplink. And if you're uploading, video files, that could be a very difficult, challenging task. So those speeds are definitely going to be used. Now, what comes into play secondarily, and this is something that I think a lot of folks probably overlook, is the quality of the connection, actually measuring the performance of data pack transmission. So like you're sending and receiving data on your devices that are connected to the network. Those are not just going to be evaluated on speed. So certain things like, possibly the latency. We would like to see latency continue to dip. Home broadband networks, we typically see latencies under 10 milliseconds. Got a fiber optic network, it might be closer to maybe 1, 2, 3, or 4 megabits per milliseconds in latency. So those metrics are important. Don't forget the loaded latencies. Nobody likes to see latency spikes while they're gaming or doing anything that's going to have a very high demand on the network. So those things are important too. And we can't forget about probably the most important thing when it comes to networks, and that is availability, right? Actual uptime. So having high latency or jittery connections in which packets are unreliably being transmitted across networks, right? Or having, uptime issues because infrastructure is not modernized, isn't upgraded or monitored or replaced and fixed and maintained. Those are the types of things I think we have to start discussing when we talk about the quality of networks. Don't get me wrong, we do a lot of speed testing on my channel, and of course we are evaluating capacity that is available. Capacity is an important metric, but it is not the only metric. In my perception, I think availability is the most important characteristic of a network. Once you have the availability part, it's really about the quality metrics. The latencies, whether it's idle or loaded, the jitter, how stable the connection is, the ability to ping to the network and transmit data reliably. Yes, the capacity is important, but the other things matter too. We can't just look at a raw speed test and say that is a great connection, because we have seen really fast speeds on certain performance evaluations and seen very unreliable results. Go ahead and test it for yourself. Download an app, transfer a file, upload a file, do something that requires a dedicated time and task, and see if the raw throughput, the speeds, actually calculate to the task and the rate that you saw in your speed test. I think you'd be surprised at what true quality on networks really is. Let me know what you guys think of this topic. Let me know if you think you're getting this from your providers. I mean, have you even evaluated this in a long time? Have you just been looking at speeds? I think it's time we consider some of these elements. What say you? Sound off in the comment section below. You're the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.